Sterling of ParamountSports.com, the number one handicapper in the country, and it's not even close. And today I'm going to break down, there's a big one here in the ACC. It's Miami Hurricanes laying 12 points, traveling to Dallas to take on the SMU Mustangs. Now, before we break down and predict this game, let me let you know what's cooking at Paramount Sports. We don't call it November, we call it November. You can get 5 weeks of games starting on Saturday. Every single game on our phone service, we rate them from 10 to 50 units, just $4.97. And if you use coupon code SAVE100, the checkout box, just $397. That works out to just $80 a weekend. And how about this? We rate those games, as we said, from 10 to 50 units. First time in our history, we have not one, not two, but three 40 to 50 unit max wagers, and our career record 73 and 29 on our 40 to 50 unit max wagers. So you want to take advantage of not November, Dovember, ParamountSports.com. Now, on to this game on Saturday. Miami's laying 12 points, taking on SMU. So the biggest storyline is SMU head coach Rhett Lashlee, coached at Miami. He was the offensive coordinator. No problem there. Did a good job. He left for SMU as head coach. He's in his 4th year. So you know he's going to prepare for this game. But he doesn't have the advantage that the Louisville coaching staff had of 2 weeks to prepare. In fact, he didn't even know defensive coordinator. He had never faced the current Miami defensive coordinator because he was at Minnesota last year. So he's got some tape on him. You know he's going to prepare hard, but does he have the talent? Their best weapon on offense, Romello Brinson, he was at Miami, former Cane. He was buried in the depth chart. So barely played, even last year at SMU. I don't think he's next level. He's fine. He'd probably be the 3rd receiver at Miami. Now, the defense, that's their biggest problem. So since last year's loss in the ACC championship game to Clemson, 2-8 against the spread. They've only faced 2 good offenses this year in Baylor and TCU, and they gave up 48 and 35 points. Their only decent win this year was against Clemson. You're like, oh, okay, Clemson's good, but they won 35-24 when Clemson quarterback Kay Klubnik, he didn't play in the game. So I think it's going to be tight for a while, but Miami just has too much talent here. I think they got their bad game out of their system. That rat poison's gone. It carried over to the first half of the game last week in their game against Stanford, but in the second half, they steamrolled Stanford. They're going to be fired up for this game, too. Miami pulls away late, lay the 12. Miami 38-21 over SMU. You want to make money? Check us out. Like I said, that football special, November. You can also get my Sunday plays, 5 selections each and every week. We're now on a 24-6 run there. 4 weeks of 5 selections every Sunday. Just $197. Major League Baseball World Series, NBA, hockey, UFC. Just one place, ParamountSports.com.